What's up, everyone? Flashcraft. That's right, it's Beau here from Flash TV Talk, and I am in ye old saloon, but I'm not for long. This is just kind of be a quicker, I think, video. Here's the thing. I've made so much progress on the Legion of Doom, and in fact, we're really close to having, or at least I'm personally really close to having my components done. I figured out some really cool stuff, but I'm lacking sea lanterns. And that is something that hopefully the Flashcrafters will all be getting together and doing a Guardian farm type situation. I actually know nothing about this. This is something that Beall knows about that I don't know about. And I look forward to him, showing us the ways. But basically, until then, I thought I'd do kind of a quicker project today because, of course, I've got my brand new offices at the TV Talk building, and they need to be furnished. And I think I kind of, it's not a whole lot of space, but I feel like it's something that I can do really quick, knock it out, and make it look nice. All right, before stopping by the offices, I need to go into check the mail here. We need new doors. That's something that is needed right now. Not really sure what happened there. We all have mail because, yes, Kyle has been brewing up some potions. Water breathing, night vision, hopefully everything that we will need for this Guardian situation. I have never done a Guardian farm before, ever. So this will be new for me. I don't even, I found a temple. I think that's what they're called, or the water temple, whatever they are. And I went down into it, and I started kind of chipping away, got some sea lanterns. Actually, that's where the sea lanterns for Beau Arts came from. But I have yet to actually go in and slay the beast. I'm thinking that there's like some sort of monster because I keep on seeing its tail whenever I'm there. And I don't know if killing the thing is going to ruin whatever Bell's got planned. So that is what I definitely don't want to mess up. Okay, this right here is what needs to be done. And it's going to be simple. It's going to be really simple. So let's just, I've kind of laid out specifically what I want to do. I think this one is my box for my office. Yeah. Now, I don't think this is going to mess me up too much, but I wanted to change out these panes. I'm not a huge fan of the clear blocks just in the basic Minecraft texture. I like it. I would love to find some kind of connected glass texture pack for Bedrock, and I have yet to find something. So in the meantime, I'm going to go just with the white because it makes it a little bit less, abrasive in terms of kind of the borders. And then also I just like panes because they give a little bit of texture. Wait, what's that? This is new. What? Uh-huh. LexCorp, huh? Okay. What is this? LexCorp. We've got LexCorp now. What is going? Is this Cal part of LexCorp? What's going on? Which, by the way, I can. Oh wow! I never realized I could do that with glass panes. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. Now you don't. All right. So LexCorp. Apparently, LexCorp has now taken up residence in Central City, and that is. I don't think that anything has changed with the whole Ra's al Ghul League of Assassins situation. I do know that there's been a lot of discussion on our Discord about people trying, there's been a lot of attempted assassinations. But yeah, no, look, Ra's al Ghul, still here as well. Boom. The Shrine of Ra's al Ghul. So we now have the Shrine of Ra's al Ghul, and we've got, well, I mean, admittedly, it's not like a building or a skyscraper, as you might assume for LexCorp, but then we've got some kind of LexCorp, I guess, billboard with a box. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of concerning. You would think with the Hall of Justice being right over there in the distance that we would not have all of these villains popping up here in Central City. Maybe, for Flashcraft, like, we don't actually have a Flash. Perhaps we need to start, like, considering making a Flash. We might need some kind of superhero of our own. I mean, we've got the War Office here with this, red and yellow costume just sitting here waiting for somebody. Maybe we need that. Maybe we finally need a Flash. I mean, the War Office here, let's see, what do we have it? I think down in the basement. Yeah, the Scientific and Technological Advanced Research Lab. So we've got a Star Lab underneath the War Office here. Maybe we need to convert the War Office into some sort of scientific research that specializes in, particle accelerating and chemicals and making flashes. We need to get ourselves a Flash. I think that is becoming very, very clear. We have Ra's al Ghul, we have LexCorp, we are the Flashcraft server. We might need a Flash, but that's a detour. That's an unexpected detour. Let's go ahead. Let's get this office completed here. Oh, let's see. Yes. So I forgot. I actually put this up a while back just to kind of keep things on the roll here. So yeah. So restock shop. I actually did that with the new shop, Beau Arts, and then set up office. That's what we're doing today. Doom entryway still needs to be done. If we don't knock out the Guardian thing before we get to a place where I can record the next video, I may go ahead and knock out the entryway. I might be able to do that pretty quick. Doom meeting space and sea lanterns. That's the big one. We got the meeting space done. We need the sea lanterns, and there's a couple of other cool things going on with that need to happen as well. Now this is kind of cool. I did not realize this until very recently, but apparently you can take carpet and I think other similar flat objects and place them on top of lecterns, and you get kind of this little, I don't even know exactly what you'd call it, but almost kind of, I don't know, just kind of this weird curvature thing that occurs, which looks pretty awesome. I really dig it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that tends to work, I think. And what about, let's see, what is, that's kind of a cool little window right there. What is, does that give me a view of anything? Or is that Beall's office? That might be Beall's office, actually. Yeah, that's probably Beall's office. It looks like, I think we have kind of this, like, unspoken rule about not going in each other's offices. But I mean, if I just bust through the wall and like peek in, it does look like he hasn't really done anything as of yet. The problem is I like prepared for this a few days ago and then totally forgot about it, and then just happened to have a moment to log in, and so this is why this is poorly prepared for. I'm guessing that this is also the roof of a different. Yeah, I bet this is the roof to somebody else's office, so I probably can't change the floor. I could put some carpet down, which might be kind of nice, especially if I was to maybe use some yellow carpet. Actually, since these are here, I can't really carpet that. Huh. Actually, is there any way to... Could carpet there, but not there. Couldn't carpet here. Could carpet there, which is kind of nice. I mean, not brown, but... this floor is definitely somebody's roof. It's got to be. It's interesting because, like, when you're... Oh! Whoops. That never happened. I was never here. Kyle. While I'm learning all about who my neighbors are in this. That's great. That is just great. I'm trying to think what other ways I could like decorate this a bit more. I guess I do have kind of like the darker wood going on. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Nice little window right there. I'm not feeling the yellow though. That was a mistake. That does not look as good. Oh. Wait, are there pressure plates down there? I guess that's Will just walked through the door there. Hey. Wait, no, this isn't Will. This is Kyle. Their names. I always get their names messed up for some strange reason. No, this is Will. This is Will. Will just changed his look. Hey, Will. See, y'all keep on changing up your looks. I've been consistent. I'm a pirate robot man. That's what I do. Okay, let's see. The unwritten rule. Yes, the unwritten rule is only in my mind. Okay, fair enough. So then I guess everybody else has gone and everybody's office sees, and I'm the only one who has been considerate. I've been quite considerate. All right, so I'm thinking some pictures are in order, and then maybe a flower pot up there. I think otherwise this looks pretty good. Or maybe some red. I don't know. You know what? Let's this is interesting. So I could fly all the way back, which really isn't that far, and get the items that I need. Or I could stimulate the economy by buying some wool from Beall. And I know what Beau would prefer that I do, to be sure. But I need to go back anyway, so I might as well just go and get get what I need. Plus, I need to get some picture frames. All right, so picture frames, a flower pot, and also some wool. One thing I've also been trying to figure out is once the Guardian thing is done and we have the sea lanterns, I will have everything that I need to finish up the interior for the Legion of Doom. And so the remaining work will be mostly at that point, I think, on Beall and Fox to finish up the exterior. The question then is, while they're doing that, what do I want to do? I mean, like, there's other things. I mean, my lair is completed. I may have, I've got some evil machinations in the work that I can kind of focus on. I haven't been able to in a while, so that would be good. And then for the third build, the next big build is going to be Wayne Manor and the Batcave. And I have been doing a little bit, just a very tiny bit of looking around, trying to find a good spot for where that would make the most sense. And I've got kind of some ideas, but nothing really solidified yet. So I think there's going to be a lot of exploring going on after we get done with the Legion of Doom. That is to say, after I get done with the Legion of Doom and while the final pieces are being, finalized. Oh, the one last thing that I need is a flower. I mean, if I've got flower pots, you got to put something in them. I guess I could put a tree in it. I don't even have a tree. Let's see if I've got maybe some flowers stored back here. Yes. Got a poppy. Although if I go with red carpet, I kind of want a yellow flower. Keep that motif going. I know where some yellow flowers are nearby. Yeah, and actually there's some right over there, so that works out pretty well. All right, let's finish this bad boy out. I think this is it. I think we may have done it. I think we've got ourselves a little office here. You got the whole flash color scheme going on with the carpet when you first walk in, which is nice. And then it brings you over to the desk, and yeah. So I can now conduct business, which is great. I can now conduct business in such a way that I mean, like, there's something about, bringing people to the lair to conduct business, but I feel like that makes me, it's supposed to be secret. It's supposed to be a secret evil plan. It's supposed to be kind of a secret lair. It's not a great spot to kind of conduct meetings and have negotiations. It's intimidating, to be sure, but, we might sometimes need to just kind of, have a little business meeting. And I think this works out well, especially since at this point, I actually own a pretty large percentage of Central City, or at least have some kind of controlling interest, or rather, not controlling interest. I have some sort of interest in, the Central City advancement as it has been. In fact, if we just kind of take a quick look at this, I'm gonna borrow Kyle's bed again. I still think it's weird, but that's all right. That's all right. If everybody's comfortable borrowing each other's offices, then so be it. Okay, so yes, Of course, let's see, the TV Talk building is kind of Will's gift to all of us. So, in there. I built the War Office, except that's more of a communal building. So that's really, whatever. Same thing, I guess, with the voting booth. But, I own Beau Arts. I own Zolomon Farms. I have 50% ownership of the landing, or rather the launch pad. I have got 50% ownership of the Red Shop. So, there's quite a number of little endeavors I've got my hands in. A couple of different cookie jars with a couple different cookies in, I guess, if I want to use that as a metaphor. So there you go. all the more reason though, since I have a business partnership with Beall, I have a business partnership with Fox, and who knows, maybe in the future, me and Kyle, me and Will, we might need to be expanding the old little empire we've got going on. So I think that is going to do it for us. We got the TV Talk offices completed and finalized, and I think it looks great. One thing I haven't done yet is check and see what my window looks like from the outside. So let me do that. Okay, hopefully that's not too disruptive with the style of everything else. I did also expand my window down here. Yeah, so I don't want to, it is out in the desert. Nobody really is ever out this way. Central City hasn't had a need to expand out to the desert at all. So I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem that's a little off, but we'll see. If Will asks me to change it, then I will change it. But yeah, that is going to do it for us for this update. Next week, or rather next video, we will be showcasing the Legion of Doom and hopefully finalizing it, if not entirely, in the next video. So I'm really excited for that. Can't wait to show you some of the concepts that I've been working on and where that's going. So until next time, goodbye.